guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a very exciting video that I'm filming. People that know me pretty well, or at least see me very regularly compared to other people, will know what this is about. So I have a little announcement. We have a little family update today, and that is that we have baby number 2 on the way. So these are the scan photos, which I'll get out of the way. Now they pretty much look the same, but they were a week apart. The first lot, I was measuring 11 weeks with those ones. So it was too early for them to do the nuchal scan. So a week later we went back and we got these ones done. And both times the lady said that it was very difficult to get photos of baby because baby kept moving around. So we have a very active little one in there this time around. So I've got my little list of questions because otherwise I'm going to get really sidetracked talking about stuff, and when I go back to edit this I'm going to be like, what was I talking about? So it would probably be helpful if I had found this first. Okay, so the first question is, how far along am I? So at the moment I am 14 weeks and 3 days pregnant. Initially I was measuring 4 days ahead of where I am now, or it might have been 3 days, I can't remember, but they put me back obviously when I had that scan. So I think my due date was the 18th of August, which is funny because it's exactly a week before Claudia's second birthday. She's on the 1st of September, but now my due date is the 21st of August, so they are going to be very close in birthdays, but I'm just hoping that I'm not going to be in hospital for Claudia's birthday because I just feel like that would kind of suck, but it is what it is, and if it's meant to be, it will be, I suppose. So can't really choose when baby arrives. Weight gain, I'm not actually too sure, to be honest. I haven't stepped on the scales recently. I know that by 12 weeks I'd only gained about like 900 grams. So I've probably gained a little bit more now, but yeah, like I say, I haven't actually stood on the scale for a while. Sorry. Am I wearing maternity clothes yet? Yes, I am. I'm finally in maternity pants. I had like a really weird sort of phase of not quite fitting my normal clothes, but also not fitting into maternity clothes because my belly was really big. I don't know if it's a combination of bloating and this being my second baby, but in saying that, I was very big with Claudia very early on as well, and that never actually went away, it just kept growing. So I don't know, maybe I just show early with mine, I guess, because I ended up telling everybody sort of close to me that sees me frequently at about, like, so workmates and family and stuff, by 5 or 6 weeks, because like I already had a little bump going on, and wearing a skirt to work that sort of sits about here just showed off too much of a bump. But yeah, so sort of from that point I was like not fitting into my jeans, but I was having to use the little hair tie trick because the rest of me wasn't fitting in maternity pants. So like either my stomach wasn't quite big enough to hold them up sort of like over the bump, or like the likes of maternity jeans and stuff still don't really fit me because they tend to be a bit bigger in the legs and the butt and everything, and I'm just not quite, I haven't gotten any bigger in those areas yet. So yeah, I'm still slightly in that awkward phase, but I am for the most part in maternity clothes. Stretch marks, I don't have any from this pregnancy so far. I got a whole lot with Claudia. As I may have showed, I'm not sure if I have or not, but I had mad stretch marks with Claudia. In saying that, I didn't use any kind of moisturizer or body butter or oil or anything on my belly until I was probably about 32 weeks, and by then it was too late to stop or prevent the stretch marks from being too bad. So I want to start a little bit earlier this time, but yes, as of yet I have no stretch marks from this pregnancy. Anything that I'm missing? Not really. To be honest, I wasn't really a huge drinker in the first place, and the only other thing, oh, and like I don't smoke or anything, so I'm not really missing that. And I still pretty much eat everything. One of the things that, well, it kind of goes into the next one as well, which is any cravings that I have. It's not, well, it kind of is the craving of the taste, but energy drinks, I didn't have them with Claudia, and I know that they're a little bit of a sensitive topic with pregnant women, but for some reason this baby, maybe it's why this baby's so hyperactive, but for some reason this baby is like addicted to caffeine already. So when I was pregnant with Claudia, I hated the smell of caffeine in anything. I hated coffee, I hated energy drinks, like just the smell of it was enough to make me feel sick. And this time round, coffee still makes me feel sick if I smell it too closely. So if I'm working around the coffee machine too much at work, it's not very good. And I still don't like the taste of coffee while I'm pregnant. But energy drinks, for some reason, I just absolutely love them. And even before I'd had them with this baby, I mean, I didn't have them very much when I wasn't pregnant either. And I didn't really have caffeinated anything. I'm not normally a huge coffee person anyway. But for some reason, I've been getting headaches with this pregnancy, and they get so bad, and they happen when I don't have caffeine, which the thing that I find really weird about that is every time I say that to anybody, they're like, oh, if you're having caffeine withdrawal headaches, that means you're having too much caffeine, you need to cut down. And I'm like, but I didn't have caffeine in the first place, so I don't know how I'm getting caffeine withdrawals when I never had caffeine anyway. But it's the only thing that I've found that actually gets rid of my headaches. I've tried like paracetamol. Obviously I can't have ibuprofen because it's an anti-inflammatory. I don't think pregnant women can have aspirin either. Like I've tried drinking more water and eating more frequently, getting enough sleep, exercising, all of that. And yeah, the headaches only go away when I have something caffeinated. So energy drinks, they haven't been my go-to, but I've had more of them pregnant than I do normally. So I normally have maybe like 1 or 2 a week. So I'm not like sculling them all day every day, but I'm still like, some people were still sort of like, why are you drinking energy drinks when you're pregnant? So that's one thing that I kind of would be missing, but I'm still having it in moderation. The same thing with like food and that, I'm not very restrictive. My first pregnancy, anybody that knows me, or I can't remember if I've said anything on here, but my first pregnancy, before we conceived Claudia, we had a miscarriage at 10 weeks, and I was very, very careful about everything that I ate. I didn't eat mayonnaise, I didn't eat cheese, I didn't eat ham, I didn't eat salami, anything like that. I was like, no, I'm not going to eat it. And because we still lost the baby, once I got pregnant with Claudia, I was sort of like, I understand the risks obviously and stuff, but I didn't see the point in depriving myself of things that I commonly had in my diet, when it wasn't guaranteed to actually continue the pregnancy. If, like obviously there is no guarantee and stuff, as sad as that is, but I was sort of like, I don't see the point in cutting something out when something bad could happen anyway, which is what happened the first time. So I still ate most things with her. There were obviously some other things that I avoided and stuff like sushi and all of that kind of thing with the cold rice, but to be honest, I've eaten sushi with this pregnancy, not raw salmon sushi or anything, but just like chicken and like cooked tuna sushi and stuff like that. I'm still eating mayo and everything, ham, cheeses, yeah, so I'm still eating pretty much everything, so I'm not missing anything. But yeah, sort of carrying on with the cravings one as well. So I lately have been craving olives. So that's a new one. If anybody knows me, I hate olives. Like, I hate olives, like especially black olives. But for some reason, this baby makes me want to eat them. Like, honestly, the other day I had like a pasta salad at work on my break, and like I just sprinkled like chopped black olives all over it, and it was amazing. Olives on pizza. I don't know what it is about this baby, but it makes me really like olives. Other cravings, sort of like fruit, fresh fruit, like rock melon especially. Well, not so much now, but I went through a real phase of pineapple last week. It's mostly those two, like blueberries, mango, like mango smoothies, specifically bananas, just fruit I'm really craving. I did last week have a craving for Vegemite and cheese, like toasty. To be honest, I'm not really sure what else. There have been so many other cravings, but if I listed them all off, we would be here for hours. But because I'm starting these updates at like 14 weeks, there are going to be some that I'm missing out on. Because obviously I haven't filmed any of these updates for the earlier weeks. I meant to, but I never got around to it. Aversions, I've only really had two so far. I already mentioned the coffee smell puts me off a lot, and I can't stand the taste of coffee. The other one, I don't know if there's any other ones that really make me want to be sick, but the one that's stuck like from day one right through until now at least has been chicken, like raw chicken. I can do flavoured chicken, like as bad as it sounds, like KFC chicken, and just like coated or something with a glaze on it, or like wings and stuff like that I can handle. But just plain chicken, raw chicken, cooked chicken, I can do like the roast chickens that you get whole from the supermarket with like the stuffing and stuff. I can do that, but not just like if I get some chicken thighs or chicken breast and like either just cook them off in a pan or cook them off in the oven. I cannot even stand the smell of that, let alone the taste. And that's something that stuck with me right through. Yeah, so like kind of carrying on into the symptoms side of it. So I had really bad morning sickness early on. There were a few things that made me feel sick. Chicken was the worst one though. Like I would be shredding chicken at work and I would have to like run to the bathroom to throw up because I just couldn't stand it. Can't really think what other things made me throw up. I think the smell of bacon one day was really bad, and I actually ended up like I didn't have anything to eat that morning, which I was really lucky. But I went up to the shop to get milk and I could smell bacon, like they were cooking bacon for something. And I remember reaching into the fridge, pulled out the milk. It smelled like this wafting smell of bacon, and I honestly like leaned over the basket of the pram, like gagging and everything. Nothing came up because I didn't have anything in my stomach. If I had eaten breakfast that morning though, it would have been sitting in the bottom of the pram. Alright, and I'm back. I just had to go and grab a drink when my throat was really scratchy for a second. So yeah, I can't think of anything else that I've had aversions to. But yeah, morning sickness was a major symptom for me for this pregnancy, which I didn't have with Claudia. Other symptoms that I've had, kind of just carrying on to the next category. So I've had headaches, I've had low blood pressure and dizziness, I've had hot flashes, I had really vivid dreams as well. I can't really remember anything specific, but like I just remember waking up in the mornings like either freaking out or being like, oh my god, like what happened? That was so real. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what else. I did have tiredness for a little bit, and I think somebody's up Yes, she is. I'm going to go and get her. Okay, so we are now joined by little Miss CJ, who's just walking up. You're talking about your sibling. You're going to eat your cookie? Oh, you want that cookie? Yeah. Okay, that cookie's better. So yeah, symptoms. I don't really know what else I've had. Like, I haven't had a lot that have bothered me apart from the morning sickness. Had a little bit of tiredness, sort of coming into the second trimester a little bit, but nothing super major. I've had a really massive appetite for the past few weeks. And yeah, that's probably all, like, the symptoms, I guess. I haven't really been tracking a whole lot of, like, what they're doing. But yeah. So the gender guess that we have. So this will be interesting when we find out in a few weeks what we are having, because Josh is 100% sure that it's a girl, and anybody that knows us from when I was pregnant with her is that Josh was 100% sure that she was a girl as well. Like, he only had a girl's name picked out. He was like, let's get girl clothes, and I'm like, we don't know yet, we can't get dresses just yet. And he was 100% sure that she was going to be a girl, and it's lucky that she was, because we weren't really that prepared for having a boy. And I thought she was a girl as well, but I wasn't, like, super sure like Josh was. This one I think is a boy. So it's interesting because this time we're disagreeing, so it'll be interesting to see who's right. Because yeah, like I say, we're going to the scans and stuff, and he's holding her on his knee, and of course her favourite word at the moment is gog. Hey, where's a gog? Which is dog. And of course she was pointing at the screen, looking like at these photos and stuff, going gog 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 gog, and Josh is going, no, that's your baby sister. Yeah, so he's very sure that this is going to be another girl. And yeah, I think it's going to be a boy. So it's interesting, but we will see which way we go in a few weeks. I think the scan, I need to book for 18 weeks. So we've only got, about another 3.5 weeks to wait. What else have we got on there, Miss CJ? What are we looking forward to? Are you looking forward to being a big sister? Is it CJ? Are you looking forward to being a big sister? Are you? You looking forward to having a baby brother or sister? Daddy. Daddy. Do you want daddy? Yeah? Things that I'm looking forward to are just like getting everything set up for a newborn again. Stop holding the camera. Stop holding the camera. Is just, looking forward to, setting up for a newborn again, and just doing all that fun stuff again. Like, I mean, there's definitely a lot of fun stuff going on with her at the moment, especially now that she's walking and climbing everywhere. But it's just going to be really cool to have, like, a little baby again. And I'm excited for the chaos that's going to be 2 of them. Like, I can't wait to see what she's going to be like as an older sibling. I think she'll be really good though, because like every time we see little babies, she's always really gentle and really curious. So I think she'll be a really good big sister. I think you'll be a real good big sister. Yes, so the last thing I've got on my list is a belly shot, so I'm going to try and do that without her hogging the camera. Hogging the camera. And then we'll get you some dinner. You're having biscuits before dinner because you're lucky. Eh? You're lucky because Mama did bacon last night. So, obviously you can't really tell with this thing on me. But I'm not wearing maternity pants today. These are just real comfy home ones. So once I can move out of the way. So that is about 14.5 weeks. So definitely a big belly. You can see all the lovely stretch marks that I got from this little one. And that's from the front, so my belly button's already kind of popping out at the top. I didn't do this for ages when I was pregnant with Claudia. So yeah, and that's from the other side. So I've definitely got a decent belly and everything. These are having to go out a little bit now. And yeah, that's with the jersey on. So you can't really tell unless I like fully tuck it in and stuff. But yeah, so that is our 14-week slash first trimester, I guess, update. But yeah, so this is the first pregnancy update that I've ever done because I never did any with this little one. But yeah, so I'm planning on doing them every week. Whether or not that happens is a different story. As you all know, if you've followed my channel for a while, I've been meaning to do her monthly updates since she was 6 months old, and she is 1.5 on the 1st of March. So I'm wondering whether we just go for when she's 1.5 and then we can do, this is what she was doing this time last year, and this is a year from now, because it will be a year between them, 6 months and 1.5 years. So we might do that. Hey, what are you doing? Are you standing? Yeah. You say hi. I can dance. Can you dance? What are you doing? Right, so I think that might be my cue to stop filming and get her some dinner. Hey. So yeah, I will see you guys for my next video. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see the rest of our updates. Look at you smiling over there. Hey, look at you smiling over there. And feel free to subscribe if you also want to see some more videos of this little cutie. So, can you dance? Can you show everyone how you dance? Yeah? Dance, dance. Like this. Here, put the music on. Dance, dance. No? Okay. You're not feeling it today. That's fine. So, yeah, like I say, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more, and feel free to like this video and leave a comment letting me know what videos you would like, whether or not you liked this video, and any suggestions for me in future videos. Bye guys, I'll see you in my next video.